No to co, jedziemy. Nie żyje król. Więc trzeba będzie walczyć za, nie wiem, za co. Czy coś? Masz coś?
Hello there.
Hello, hello.
I hope to see you.
I'm a...
No dobra. Nie ma, no to nic nie ma. Ciekawe, czy dałoby się jakoś to obejść.
Oswald is dead! Oswald is dead!
Another king lost, Abel.
Stop washing your face with mead.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I've failed him again.
We can take the battle to what remains of Rued's clan before they hit back.
Easier said than done. His men are holed up in Borg Castle, a fortress on the sea.
On the sea? Then it must have a harbor.
It does. Guarded by a gate of hefty iron, held in place by timber spikes, difficult to force open.
Timber burns.
It does, but how do we reach it?
We rig your ship with oil at her front and sail it ablaze at the gate.
They would see us coming, long before we reached the walls.
We raise a Fiat, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finir. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. You there! Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Aye, we did. He dragged Rued to the bowels of Elbert, Dane devil.
Rued may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
For Oswald? Aye, anything.
2 eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right. We may have a chance.
I can ride to Elmenham and muster what remains of Oswald's men there. But who else would join us?
The Reeve of Thetford, Winston. He's a bitter old barnacle, but he would fight to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins north of Burg Castle.
Ride with me, Finir. Let's pay this Reeve a visit.
With any hope, Theodort remains untouched by Rued's violence.
Hope is a scarce word in this kingdom.
Maybe so, but I would rather hold on to something, anything, than ride with empty hands.
No to jedziemy. Zbierać armię.
If Rued's clan continues to roam this kingdom unchecked, the people of East Anglia will be as ravaged as these lands.
And where do we find ourselves? Riding into the fens to beg a horde of frightened farmers for aid.
To fight for a king that you gave them, Finir. Remember that.
It was my task to find them a king, not protect that king against every danger that might befall him.
Oswald wasn't crowned yet. Watch your back. Rued's clan may still be nearby.
Sword and silver. We had a bit of fun.
Theobald, just ahead.
Wood smoke and ash. Rued's men have been here.
Let's continue.
Oswald wasn't crowned yet, nor was he married. I say you have some work yet to do.
Right, right. No need to remind me how far I fell short.
I ain't got the strength no more.
Stand tall.
There is voodoo. You have a will of iron coming here, knowing your kind did all this.
Rued's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
There's still a Dane from top to two. It's your meddling that led to Oswald's death, leaving our kingdom for the worse.
Oswald was a friend and ally, Reeve. He fought beside me, and I by him.
And look where that got him.
East Anglia will fall if Rued's clan is not defeated. Fight with me to drive them off. For Oswald and your kinsmen.
Pretty words, Dane. But the men of Theovard have their own battles to fight.
If you need an axe, I'm standing right here.
There's a village to the east, Kingsbury. It was taken by Druid's men a fortnight ago, and I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Let me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength and join us for the fight to come.
A bold offer. If you do as you promise, the pikes of Theavard will be yours.
I will take this news to our forward camp, Eivor. Follow when you can.
I will see you there.
Kingsbury's church has a great horn atop its steeple. If you manage the task, blow it, and I'll know you kept your word.
Znowu. Dobra.
Here!
You there, Dane. A word, if you will.
Co chcesz ode mnie?
You called to me.
We heard you talking with the Reeve, and we wish to fight beside you. We owe Oswald for his good deeds and fair rule.
I'm glad to hear it. Go to the ruins north of Burr Castle. The army gathers there.
Okej. A ja chcę się pozbyć tylko ludzi.
Have you seen Mother?
Oh, blessed. Your mother? When was last you saw her?
Before the bad men came.
Tak. Ruch. Jak wiechołkami? Ja nie wiem. Oj, szlak. O, come on.
I should be cautious around here.
Okay.
Kingsbury. Infested with Druid's men.
Wejdź, wyjdź.
Get out of here.
Show me what lies ahead.
Stop you! What? Othin!
Holding on, shoot sheep.
No ja wiem, co mam zrobić.
Try the offside lead.
No kurwa, znowu nie trafiłem go. No i zdech. Coś tu jest? Ja tylko płonąc. Pełną. Można. Jest klucznik.
What? Let battle sweat flow.
Możesz ty. Możesz ty, też rzucasz. No come on.
Push you!
That's a nice hard shaft in your ear, you Archer dog!
No come on. Wszyscy. Jeszcze tam w środku są. Zamknięte.
Rich pickings. Better bring the crew.
No dobra. Ej, no przytrzymałem.
Let's go, Viking!
Jesteście? A, przybyliście w końcu. Mogłem was wcześniej przywołać, ale no cóż, chciałem samych w pojedynkę.
Come! Help me with this!
Front for Odin!
O nie, kurwa mać. Jest. No i zdechłeś.
Alpha!
Chodź tu. Wow, wow, wow.
Time to sound the horn and signal victory.
Czekaj, ja tutaj muszę jeszcze troszeczkę okupić się. Chciałem, że tutaj gdzieś była pieniądze. Tu spoczywa król Edmund, ojciec wschodniej Anglii, trzech zacnych pobożnych. W pokoju otoczony dziećmi Boży, aż do sądu ostatecznego, kiedy król wróci do ziemi, a duch wróci do Królestwa Niebieskiego. Panie zamił nad jego duszą. Maska magistra. Coś tutaj jest. O, to był klucz. Dobra, tu mocnić sobie. No jedziemy, wchodzimy tutaj. Tapka tytanu. Się przyda.
The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
Tak było oczywiście.
It's been so long since I've heard that sweet sound! Praise be! Hail, Dane! Over here!
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. Theodord will join you in the fight against Rued's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster fyrds all across our land. You may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good. Whatever willing men you find, rally them soon at the ruins north of Burr Castle.
Dobra, z mieczem dłoń zrobione. Teraz idziemy się, musimy. Bordo. No trochę dalej. Jakby tak przepłynąć sobie. Tutaj się do podobnego. No może byłby tutaj szybką podróżą popłynąć sobie. Byłby szybciej. Te wszystkie odcinki, które ponagrywałem. A, umiejętności mam.
Let's go. Can't raise the sail yet. Sing, my ravens. Can't raise the sail here.
To jakieś zadanie jest.
Run up the sail!
Nie wiem kto mnie wzywał, ale ja w głębokim poważaniu.
Stories must wait.
Co wy tak zamilcz? Halo?
Strike up a tune.
Ja nie chcę najechać. Zebrałem czy nie? Zatopiona chwała.
That horn came from Elmenham. Valdis must have got to them. The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready. Dock the ship here!
Mamy tu szybkie podróż? Po co? Ale można. Po co iść drogą? Można wspiąć się. Ach, bardziej nie to wprowadzili. Trzeba to wykorzystywać.
Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his, the Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
A pity he's not here to see it.
The forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start the assault?
No czemu? Jedziemy.
Our target is Burr Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Valdis will lead the field at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory. They need your words, Abel.
O,
This land you call home is on the verge of ruin. Burned and pillaged by Rued's clan, it bears the scars of an age of endless war. But today, we will reclaim her. Today, we fight for your land. And tomorrow, we rebuild!
For East Anglia.
For East Anglia.
Now is the time. Today, we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan, once and for all.
no dobra. To co, jedziemy? Od tylca tak zwanego.
You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life. It may be they are one and the same.
Dobra, Artur, teraz zaczął do mnie pisać mój brat. Ja cię kręcę, no. Się uspokoił. Dobra, wyciszyłem go. Żeby nie było.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear din. A watcher alight on water's wake. Another glory I will keep.
O matko boska, znowu 30 stopni w pokoju. Ja będę musiał otworzyć tutaj drzwi i znowu przewietrzyć, bo inaczej to tutaj
Ready yourselves.
nie wytrzyma.
Rued shitstains will see us coming.
Patrz się zaczęło. Thor nam pomaga. Tak, oglądam serial Ragnarok.
We've been spotted.
Steady! Hold course!
O jest.
Ready yourselves to brace, men. We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air. Arrows! Brace! Odin's hand!
Right!
Sword maidens take them swiftly.
Shields up!
Close one that was!
Keep your shield arms limber!
Take cover!
Harder yourselves, men!
Ja pierdzielę. No i porąbało z tymi strzałami.
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold! Take cover!
Już ledwo. Dobra.
Bring the sail in! No! Forward! Get that ram in place!
Nie ma
We need
łucznika.
to open these gates!
Charge! For Watch for the counter. Put that glorious ram to use.
Oj.
Rude's dogs are all gone. Prepare to cut them down. This is Oswald. Come and die on my blade.
Trochę tu będzie wkurzającego, bo patrzcie. Mamy tutaj, żeby przedarli się przez bramę.
Keep your guard up. Won't survive, fool.
Let's drive a wedge in.
O, come on, patrzcie. Ten skąd się wziął? No patrzcie. Mój kochany to proszę mi puścić. Dychaj. I tu jest przeciwnik.
Let's go! Yes! Yeah!
Arrows inbound.
The ram could push through.
Look out!
Shields!
Arrows!
Jeb.
Where you out, leading?
Ojej. Dobra, obrańcie. Dech.
It's bending.
No. O, nie mam strzał.
Almost through.
Come! We feed the raven! That's it! Rah! Now to the inner gate! Get that ram to the gate and push! And keep pushing! East Anglia depends on it! The fear is broken through. These merchants and farmers can fight. Our battle plan is legs! Keep the pressure!
Arrows! Hide!
O.
You bleed!
Możesz.
Okay, Miss Bean.
By the gods! Die! Keep the motion easy.
Your saw's for Odin. Strip the dog off!
Bleeding dunghill!
Keep the idiot guessing!
Klejk jest. Proszę się.
We're getting through!
You're like the light.
What's my lead? Then take this soul!
No gdzie oni są?
Targe, keep this surely with us! I'll kill you!
Valdis, well met.
Onward, everyone! Onward!
With me! For all I need help with this gate! Fall before me!
O, udało się.
Oswald. He lives. Oswald lives!
Eivor, is that you? Shut your arse, twig spine.
Stand fast! This will be over soon!
Worry not for me. You must stop. Silence, fool. So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If this swine is your prize, come and get him.
Spoko, wezmę go sobie.
Try to trip the fool!
O, nie mam szału. Tak kogoś można było natepnąć. Oj. Oj, oj, oj.
Go meet your...
Try the other one!
Now what happened?
Oj, oj, oj.
Oh then! I've got your force! Shit, son! Lead you!
O, come on. O, come on, uchyli się. O, come on.
No, you...
Prawo wzięty. No idziemy. Wypełnił prowiant.
People of East Anglia have spoken, Ruud. Give yourself over. The Saxon lover comes to fight.
A miserable clan you lead, Ruud.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers. You are finished here, Ruud.
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
O. No come on, chodź. O. No come.
Come to die?
No chodź tu.
Flee, Ruud, while pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
No i zdech.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cage? You must be blind to stand with such a man.
Danes fighting for a Saxon king. The sagas will...
For all your effort.
They should be ruled, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in. For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny. That fate will not be met today. This land is rife with weakness, and you are just another blighted dot upon it. Nothing a little fire cannot purge.
Danes fighting for a Saxon king. The sagas will scorn this day. I will enjoy this.
Why does a Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon?
Oh come
The
on.
Saxon of all.
He has an abundance that which you do not. He's fit to rule, fit to lead. You are not but a murderous plunderer.
I will enjoy this.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
No dobra.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
No niech będzie żył.
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
I should speak with Oswald. See if he is well.
It's finished! To the ships!
Nie ma miecza.
Praise the All Father! Oswald lives! You fight well, heathen.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you are not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you!
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Finir, are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
To co, kończymy
I should
wątek
return to
wschodniej Anglii.
Elmenham.
Kończę.
Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Poziom. Od 60. Coraz bliżej, coraz bliżej. Nie mógł. Zabijać. Tańc. Co to jest? Hamany! Dlaczego ja tu nie mam skarbów? Tam później sprawdzimy, co się dzieje. Grabić to do końca. Zagadka logiczna. Dobra, przemilczmy to, przemilczmy po prostu. Lepiej. Takie trudne zagadki. Mózg paruje. I to było pokazywane na samym początku Assassina, jak pokazywali Valhalla. To ktoś się stał? Dobra, tutaj więcej nie ma. O. A nie, tutaj jeszcze przed tą starownią. Wygląda jakbym to ograbił.
Victory was hard won, but we did it. Rued's clan is blown to ash.
Dobra, teraz kierujemy się. Nawet z otwartymi drzwiami jest. Naprawdę
Wedding
trzeba.
preparations in full bloom.
Dobra, jak trwają najlepsze, to idziemy.
Come, see my wares. This could help you in your travels. Glad to replenish your stock. Finished looking around?
Tak. Najczęściej tego nie robię. Teraz zostawiam. Kołcza. Jeszcze więcej. Co by tu jeszcze lepiej? Aksa już. Można było. węgla i... Niestety, mamy całego seta. Za bardzo mi się... Powinien robić ciekawe. Obrażeń... Paulus?
Come, come! The wedding is soon to start! How
A
grand!
beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set us just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, Stuart. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
To się bawmy.
Skål, Eivor!
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king.
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories.
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good.
Jeszcze raz widzę tym skup. To jest dobre pytanie.
Not bad, Wolf-Kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless.
I will drink.
Confident, are you? And we'll make it interesting.
I accept.
Ime.
Is that what you say? Yes. Such a Skål! Drink more.
You're going to start. Don't hurl into the barrel, okay?
Shit. Oh yeah. Come on, tak blisko.
Get you next time.
Ah!
This ale is strong, brother.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, Wolf-Kissed. Now, you owe me some silver.
Fine, take it.
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
Eivor!
Wolf-Kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brother. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much mead, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Oczywiście. Nie.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness me, you drunken lout.
Yes, that's it.
Teraz bardziej pijana jesteś? Co?
As with everything, an easy task for the Wolf-Kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Ten co robi? Tobie się porąbało.
Eivor, Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come join me! The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll or Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Well, don't you remember? Fire starter.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
Yeah. Skąd my to znamy?
You're very strong.
You're very large.
O, gdzie ty go położyłaś?
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one lost glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Okej. Coś tutaj jeszcze jest? Ja?
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
Estes Freyr, what's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could...
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they're aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, but I...
Be plain about it, Stiffspear. You want to lay with me, is that it?
That I do. Will you follow me? To a place more comfortable?
A chodź,
A
co
good
tam?
plow sword is a rare thing. Lead the way.
Oj, coś ci roknie. Ach, te sceny miłosne. Nie to co w Mass Effect.
God. That's worth a verse or two in some skald song. I'll remember that for all time, Eivor.
I shall as well, Brothir.
Bruthir? I'm not Bruthir, he's balls. You thought I was my...
To be honest, I did not think at all. Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Specjalnie. Specjalnie to zrobiłem.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It has been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
Dobra, jedziemy.
I am ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come. Join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I have ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good king, Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull! Skull! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all!
My king! He...
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes! I challenge you.
I accept.
Znowu. No dobra.
No square, only sweat and blood.
He may be wounded, but do not let your guard down.
Let's settle this.
I will bury you, Saxon. I'll take all that is yours.
Should a king show mercy to one so malevolent? So cruel? I'll not give you the satisfaction of a good death, for my god forbids such cruelty. Therefore you are outcast. From this moment on.
You have won. My life is yours.
Your life is God's. Now go! Leave my kingdom and never return!
I do not understand this Saxon religion. Oswald is a coin. One side mercy, the other courage. There are few like him, I'll admit. Saxon or Dane.
Such a strange display. Courage and restraint like I've never seen. With all that's happened, with all the chaos Rued wrought, still, Oswald found reason to spare him.
It is a strange thing.
A remarkable thing. From what inner spring does such kindness run? I'd like to know. With my duty here fulfilled, I now choose East Anglia. I fight for you, my king.
Rise, old friend. You're embarrassing me.
Be well, Finir. Your choice is a bold one. You continue to surprise Oswald of Elmenham.
Thank you, Eivor. When we first met, I made an oath. I promised you an alliance.
You did.
You'll have it, so long as I draw breath.
Till next time, King.
No i zaślubiny poszły niezgodnie z planem, ale wszyscy przeżyli.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
A, tak tekstura. Piękna. Chyba miałem jakoś oddać pieniądze za to, że ktoś mi wypożyczył moją postać. Tak. Więc może odbiorę ją teraz. Kończymy odcinek. Ja to troszeczkę przewietrzę tutaj w pokoju. Coś sobie obejrzę.
Go, my eyes.
I'm free, I'll make sure.
Mam full. Zapasy pełne.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting? Knut, what are you doing in here?
Ava!
Who's we?
Sylvie and Ira are in trouble. We went into the woods and...
Are they all right?
No, they're hurt.
Take me to them.
Tam czekaj.
Eivor, I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Ja pierdzie. Nie da.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Dobra.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways, you helped its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
No, tak się przyjmuje.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Ealdorman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Trochę to było dziwne.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Dobra.
Randvi, take a break. Let's make for Grandebridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not? Stretch your legs and fill your lungs.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way.
Dobra,
Follow me.
idziemy. W następnym odcinku pójdziemy sobie, a tutaj komp odpocznie troszeczkę, bo za chwilę pójdę z psem, maczetą. Więc dziękuję za oglądanie. Trzymajcie się, do zobaczenia. Pa, 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 pa.